Hi, I'm here today at the Better Outcomes Sports and Spinal Conference. My name's Katie Lyndon and I'm the CEO at Exercise and Sports Science Australia, and we represent over 10,000 exercise physiologists, sports scientists and exercise scientists.
Hi, I'm Rob LoPresti. I'm the CEO of the Australian Physiotherapy Association. It's a pleasure to be here today as well. And we're here representing over 36,000 members with the Australian Physio Association.
Yeah, it's been great to see the energy of the conference today and had the multidisciplinary approach to the discussions and the panels, because we know that's what happens in the real world. So bringing that into a conference setting and seeing that cross-disciplinary decision-making and discussion has been really valuable.
I've really enjoyed the structure of it. I've been really impressed by the breadth of the disciplines here, from orthopaedic surgeons, urologists, rheumatologists. There's a huge array of medical practitioners, but across allied health, you know, we're here with many exercise physiologists as well as physios, and being on the table, getting that purposeful multidisciplinary discussion happening based around cases has been really insightful. So I've really enjoyed it. I hear it from places like Sports and Spinal. It's the ones that actually work in the same place, understands the strengths of both professions and where we can work together and how best to refer. I think that's where I see it working best. It's the ones that experience on a day-to-day and truly work collaboratively. I think it's the ones that maybe don't work together as much and don't have as much of an understanding across that, where there's opportunities to educate and do more around understanding of how we can work together even more. So, but certainly where it works well is those that are living and breathing it every day is what I hear and see a lot of.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with that. And we know the health system is facing incredible demand pressures, and there is enough work and the need for cross-collaboration across teams to get better patient outcomes in a really effective and efficient way. And that's where we're seeing patient outcomes thrive, through that cross-disciplinary work between physiotherapy and exercise physiology, and the importance of having clear referral pathways and communication to ensure that the outcomes are optimised.
I think advocacy is probably one of those big ones. We all really share this. We were just talking before around things like NDIS, workers' compensation schemes, a whole range of things that sit there. And really also understanding for the scheme and funders to understand what are the differences and what are the opportunities? What do each of the professions bring? Because we all do bring unique aspects to it. But the best result is when we get the whole team approach. It's often not, it's only this discipline or it's only that discipline. Many times patients need both.
Looking into the future for ESSA, the biggest opportunity we see and are pursuing at the moment is to axe the tax on exercise physiology, because we certainly see that as an affordability and an accessibility barrier for Australians. The 10% additional tax on exercise physiology isn't applied to any other Medicare recognised allied health profession at the moment, and that does create a barrier to access. So that's something that we're pushing forward and advocating.
And look, I've already talked a little bit about funding and appropriate pricing for our disciplines, because sustainability in the sector is really, really important. But probably the other thing I'll talk about is preventative healthcare. I think we haven't even scratched the surface around that. Too often we're missing opportunities for patients to be seen early, to be able to intervene when it's going to be most effective, avoid unnecessary treatments at the end. And I think both of our professions have a really great opportunity in leading the drive around many of those things.
And that's what I'm excited about, and how our professions work together to solve some of these really complex problems for the health system, and that the value that physios and exercise physiologists bring to solve some of these really tricky challenges.